What is up guys, Doom is here, back again with another video for you. This time I'm gonna do a guide, but it's not gonna be about Valera. It's actually gonna be about one of the biggest threats to Valera, her most biggest enemy, the only counter to every single goddamn hero you know. We have the counter of them all, Lunara. That's right boys, I have gotten so many questions about Lunara being a huge pain in the ass, a huge bitch literally in the games, that she's doing too much damage to Valera, you're not being able to open up on her properly, you're not being able to take her down fast enough. Well, in today's video, I'm gonna tell you exactly how the hell you're beating the shit out of this horse, or this donkey, whatever you want to call it. I can't stand this Lunara either, I know it. So, let's begin with the video. So,
well,
first
what
point,
are you waiting
you
for?
want to keep in mind. How do you beat Lunara? How do you want to stop her from dealing so much damage? And trust me, I have tried. You can blind Lunara if you want. As well as you think it would. So my advice here, whenever you fight Lunara, is that you use that. But in this case, I use ambush in the beginning because, well, there's not much talents, and I know Lunara can't really stop me at this point. Anyways, so first off, blinding Lunara could work. Yeah, it's true. Blinding her could work, but it's not for such a long time. Even if you take the level 16 talent or the level 13 talent of blind, it's not gonna help you that much. She still has her abilities and her ults to use. At level, once you reach level 10, that's basically what decides the fight. Considering the new Lunara build is out and everyone uses, excuse my noobiness for not knowing the name of the old ones with wine, I think it's called. Anyways, whenever she picks that talent, I can guarantee you guys, you have a straight advantage against Lunara because she can't get space from you by leaping over you. So, anyways, the question that I have gotten from a few viewers now is about Lunara's leaping strike. How the hell do you beat it? And I'm gonna tell you exactly how you beat this. How you beat her with the leaping strike. In this case, in this video here, you can see me. I'm pretty much fighting the Hawk at the moment, but in Lunara's case, she can be a huge problem, obviously, with the AOE and the range ability she has, and her Blossom, and then the crippling spores. The thing is, this Lunara picks natural perspective. If you're fighting Valera, don't ever pick this talent because it's just overall so extremely useless. You're waiting for what? For Valera to jump up on you? What if she doesn't until you like you're low? So my advice, if you're playing Lunara and you want to beat Valera, pick Sentinel Wisp because it gives you much more value out of it than the other ult or the other talent, or than natural perspective. Anyways, so another tip I can give you as well is considering I'm fighting the Haka now. You don't want to silence the Haka, you don't want to blind the Haka either. The way you want to kill the Haka is by pure burst, pure ambush. You want to reduce that armor on that lizard thing freak. You want to kill him fast, you don't want to give him a chance. Even if he goes adaption and trade, poke him, kill him, you can kill him. You know that you can because you have the damage. And at the moment here, I'm just ganking up with my friends here. Just gank them. But overall, it's just more fun whenever I play Valera, like having this challenge. Of course, I'm not the best person, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm not the most greatest person on handling a loss when it comes to my teammates relying too much on me because I'm such a high level Valera. And trust me, it has happened so much in the recent game this past week, and I honestly can't stand it. It's been way too much and way too rough a couple of days. So anyways, back to Lunara. At this point, you see her damage now on how much damage she did on Karasim, and this was without using her traits or anything. So this Lunara, I'm gonna show you in the late game in a few minutes. That I'm gonna show you how she prioritizes me so bad and focuses me so much just to get me killed. And this is annoying. Obviously, I hate it. As you can can see here how much damage he does, and obviously, yes, I get it. It's so freaking annoying because look how she pokes me. As much as I try to run away, I lose so much health because of Lunara. And my only way to say this, and this is such a risky play because considering her teammates, you have Nasibu, you have the Haka, you have Diablo, you have Brightwing, and then overall the bitch herself, Lunara. In this case, the only issue you have is Diablo and the Haka and Nasibu, depending on the ult that he picks. But in this case, he didn't pick Gargantula, he picked the Spirits. So the ult I picked was actually a pretty good choice. But in the end of the game, I never got to 20, and I managed never to actually get to use my level 20 talent. Which still remains as Rupture, by the way, unless you want to have a huge challenge, go for Elusive and rely so much on your ambush and your damage that you can kill your enemy before they kill you. Then we have Diablo, which also can be a huge issue for the ult that I picked. The reason I don't engage here is because of Lunara, as always. Well, yeah, here you go. As you can see again how much she pokes me and nearly kills me. And even Garrosh takes that much damage. And trust me, I mean, that's unbelievable. So what I think that like here is I want to get Lunara. I want to kill her. I want to murder her. Literally get her, vaporize her because she's causing so much trouble for me. But yeah. So as you can see here, the Wisp is obviously the thing that reveals me, and I know Lunara obviously prioritizes me over every single minion and hero there is, and this could cost us the game because of the way we were not focusing the right hero and going on all about that. But eventually, like, we had to try some strategy to, you know, kind of trying to win that tribute, but in the end, I'm pretty much realized that I wouldn't be able to win this, and then of course we lost the tribute. And in every game, guys, keep in mind, even if you're not playing Valeera, even if you're not, even if you're Hammer, Sonya, Greymane, Junkrat, or whatever, prioritize Lunara in every goddamn game. Even if it's quick match, unranked, you want to prioritize Lunara at all costs. You kill her, the entire tempo of their so-called team fight will crumble because you will be able to wreck their entire team without being worried of taking too much damage from something. Okay, so we're almost near to level 10, and I will explain what ult I pick. And trust me, it's the reason I say it's a risky ult is because it's so garbage against melee assassins. Anything with physical damage, this ult will literally screw you over. But it can be good, of course, against it, but it all relies on your choice. Oh, excuse me. So, at level 10, as I said, Ravenous Spirit goes for Nasibu, Dahaka goes for Adaption, Lunara picks Leaping Strike, and here is my question that actually surprised me. Why on earth would you go for Leaping Strike? At this build that she has, Siphoning Toxin, Splintered Spear, it would have basically made more sense if she picked the others instead of that. In my case, guys, I picked Cloak of Shadows, and it gives you 75 spell armor, reducing ability damage taken by 75%, and basically removes all damage over time effect on you. I didn't engage here as well because, well, you basically notice by yourself how things are going, and we're basically literally dead, or I think he dies. Yeah, he dies. So that's basically my point, that I didn't engage as much here. Like, you can see my stats, they're pretty garbage now, and you're like thinking, oh my god, wow, he's 248, you know, bad. Nah. I'll show you. I'm gonna get better in a bit. But my point is, at this video, at this point of the fight, goddamn, excuse me guys, Lunara can be such a pain in the ass to deal with. But with Cloak of Shadow, you can literally shadow this horse donkey freak so easily with just the same way. Just go for ambush as usual. As soon as she leaping strikes you, or force will you, whatever. Pop Cloak of Shadow, gauge her, charge her, stun, like hit her with a strike, burst her down, just like you do with Genji, just like you do with Greymane, Nasibu, Lunara, yeah, Dahaka, Diablo, right, any hero basically. Just ambush, burst down. Except against Tracer Leeming, Genji, and you can usually go for Garrett, Rupture Talent, when it saves you, basically. But yeah, here, for example, she's dead. I pop Cloak of Shadow, removes damage over time, and immediately I run away to get some healing off because I'm basically use every precautions you can. Alright, and then don't get too afraid of Igeshigo. Especially in the early game, because you have to still keep in mind that you still have the advantage over her. I think I made a mistake. Anyways, so Lunara is back up again, and as I said before, the level 13 down, they have the advantage here. And I don't really know what they're going to do at level 13, I don't remember. I don't know if this Lunara is good or not. And it's okay. So, here's the thing that I kind of worked on, is that they'll go for the camp, while we were pushing into the right off with the oh. So goddamn. I'm so sorry. Anyways, a good advice, like I said before, is to always remove these walls, even if they're like literally fucking pointless. Remove them. These walls basically gives you more view, being able to easily engage your enemy target, because whenever they turn, and you all probably know this, but every time you turn, you'll have this opportunity to like disengage from kill, or when you're about to die or whatever. You have always this opportunity to leave. But when it comes to the playstyles, keep in mind, as long as you're aggressive with Valeria, you can win. Against Lunara, another thing to keep in mind of when it comes to Lunara, level 20, you know, her stack that she gains like this 3 stacks bullshit shenanigan. You want to shut her down, and it's like when she reaches level 20, be cautious. If she picks the increased damage of her 40%, I think it is, or 50% for the nature toxin, if you have 3 stacks, take an additional 50% or 40% damage. So I decide to like stick to using Cloak of Shadow whenever I need to use it. Here, for example, against the Haka, you can see he pops this. He's gonna pop that. But as you see, my damage overall, as you can see on the health bar, like previously before, how far he went down, and that's just because of my ambush and my poking for my basic attack. I could have engaged Nazibu as well here if Lunara didn't appear, if the Whisper like basically hold off the or Lunara's little incoming, because their Wisp basically blow her cover. But overall, if she goes for Sentinel Wisp, there's nothing. Then you have to kill that Wisp immediately. Like, don't even consider be afraid or back down or anything, because if you do, it's just gonna cause you so much trouble, and trust me, I really don't like it. So, anyways, again, I'm gonna... Okay, no, so you see here, Lunara jumps me twice. I'm still being able to move fast as I do. And evaluate these Cloak of Shadows. These Cloak of Shadows are valuable, because those seconds are those seconds that Lunara is gonna like jump twice. Ha ha ha, whatever. You know, I'm not gonna do the laugh because it just makes me sound stupid. But overall, here I wanted to harv, didn't harv because, you know, I mean, the thing is, like, you can take that risk to just engage in like, haha, jump in and like, you know, I'm gonna kill you and get the kills up. but the big risk that these guys are just gonna kiss. You can kiss your killing spree, your damage goodbye, because they're just gonna destroy you. And as you can see, late game, I'm back, up to 6 kills, 5 assists, 0 deaths, 25,000 hero damage. This build is literally what makes Valeera so overpowered. Cloak of Shadow, use it if the enemy has a lot of snares, a lot of slows, stuns. This ult, very valuable. Overall else, don't use it, because even if it saves you, you can't really get out of most fights. And here's where I do something pretty fucking stupid, because I'm gonna die here now, because I decide to, like, I'm dead. I know I'm dead, but I'd rather engage Lunara and try getting her killed before I die, but I fail and die. So Lunara leaves on and, you know, walks happily. He's like, haha, I made it, thank you, or whatever saying, but, you know. Anyways, so when it comes to Lunara, as I said before, don't ever underestimate her. This Lunara can have some few nasty tricks up her sleeve. I'm like, oh, I have an idea, but let's just troll him like this, and, like, you know, juke him around. And overall, if she has Sleeping Strike, you're gonna get killed one way or another, because the smart thing is whenever you use Sleeping Strike on Lunara, or no, whenever you use Ambush on Lunara to open up, she Leaping Strikes you. She's gonna, what's it called? She's literally gonna Leaping Strike you. You block a little shadow. She's gonna wait 3, 4, 5 seconds, and then use Leaping Strike one more time on you, and then get that last kill off. Just to kill you. Just to block you. To make sure you don't die. So Lunara is basically an assassin that really counters and shatters Valeera so hard into the ground, and, well, she basically destroys you. When it comes to other heroes, like Malphite could before he got changed and all, he could shatter
Shall we see who gathers enough
Valeera so extremely. He still can, but you need to be extremely precautious, because you never know what can happen
is under
if
attack.
you fuck up or not. But anyways, we winning this game. Again, like I said before, my ambush build is the same as always, except I'm using Cloak of Shadow instead of Smoke Bomb, because, well, Smoke Bomb doesn't really save you that much, and it doesn't boost slow or anything. But Cloak of Shadow is way much more valuable than all the other ults. And here I'm trying to engage on the Haka, doesn't work, but we win. So again, Cloak of Shadow on Lunara, burst her, charge her, get close to her, don't let that force her into another Leaping Strike while you're having Smoke Bomb, while you having Cloak of Shadow up. If you do, I can guarantee you, you will push Lunara to the limit, and she is gonna literally be so scared of you. She's gonna force herself into a Leaping Strike on your Cloak of Shadow, still making you non-slow, and you'll still be able to gank her. And I can guarantee you guys, this worked. I have tried it more than multiple times. I've experimented on other players who played Lunara, and I have played Valeera on her. Overall, I get always panicked, because usually this doesn't work depending on the enemy combination. In this case, for them having 2 warriors, Brightwing and Nasty Boo, they have nothing that, like, literally stops me in my track. So if it was Merlin, I probably guess it would have been a different story. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe for more videos, and until next time, guys, see ya!